All right, we're going to be looking at the movers like we always do, see who's been moving for the week. But first, we're going to go over who's been moving for the last couple of months here. Right? We've taken where they were ranked a month ago, where they are now. We're going to run through them and see how much things have changed in the last month. How about here with Sam Darnold? They've moved him down 4 spots. He's now ranked 24th. They're starting to like him a little better than they did a month ago. How about Bryce Young? He's moved down 2 spots. He's now 25th ranked. How about Dak? They moved him all the way down to 7th now. 7th ranked quarterback. Woo! Don't know about that. Drake May, they moved down 2 spots to the 14th. This is over the last month, not just recent. So you can see there's been some movements. Joe Flacco, of course, he didn't move much, and he's about now confirmed the quarterback. A month ago, we didn't know who the quarterback was, and he's only moved 2 spots. Kyler Murray's moved 2 spots here. Right? Russell Wilson's moved up 2 spots now, and the rest are ones. How about who's moved down in the quarterback? Anthony Richardson, of course, has moved down to the 31st. Because we found out he's benched. They still got him ranked ahead of a starter. How about Caleb Williams here? They've moved him in the last month down 5 spots. He's now ranked 18th. Right? Woo-wee, they're moving him down, not liking him as much. Matthew Stafford, we can understand the back issues. They moved him from 22nd to 26th. This is over the last month. Brock Purdy here, 2 spots. Moved him down. I'm not liking him as much with all the wide receiver issues there. Cam Ward, I guess the newness. They just have never really talked about him much this preseason, really. So Cam Ward's down to 27. Tua, they've moved down 2 spots. Just always the injury risk. All right, let's go to running back. Who's been moving in the running back? Braylon Allen, of course. I'm liking him a lot better. He's moved down 18 spots, right? He's moved from 51st down to 33rd now. So they're liking him. He's one of the biggest movers in the last month at running back. Of course, Dylan Sampson here too. Is he going to get some Cleveland action? So they moved him from 56 to 39. How about Nick Chubb? He got a starting gig maybe in Houston for a little while. They moved him down 12 to 43rd. Jordan Mason, they're starting to warm up to him, I guess. I mean, he's been there in Minnesota this time, but they moved him down 11 spots. He's really filling in good, looking good there. Zach Charbonnet, they've been moving him down from 41st to 31st over the last month. So he's been on trending down. Bashful Tootin here. Hey, Jacksonville, who knows what's going on there? They moved him 9 spots over the last month. Harvey, they just keep seeming to move him down, haven't they? Over the last month, 9 spots down, 18th. Tyrone Tracy's moved down 9 spots over the last day. That Scatbo just hasn't been working out. How about Marion Hampton with the Najee things? He's moved from 20th a month ago to 14th. As we got more news there, Austin Eckler. Can you believe he's only moved 4 spots? I mean, this all just started here last month here, and he's moved 4 spots. Maybe we should be getting on him. How about Tank Bigsby? He's moved 4 spots, and just Jacksonville confusion there. Derrick Henry's gone from the 6th running back a month ago. Now he's the 3rd. They've been jacking him up or moving the others down. So it's a big difference there. Of course, did I miss DeAndre Swift? They moved him 3 spots. How about Henderson here? They've moved him down. He keeps looking good, so they moved him 2 spots. Let's go the other way, other direction on running back. Joe Mixon's gone from the 17th a month ago to the 50th, losing 33 spots. We don't know when we'll get him back. And Brian Robinson Jr., he's now the number 2 in San Francisco. They've moved him 17 over the last month to 46th. Judkins, of course, has dropped 15 spots over the last month because of all the issues, and so is Najee, 13 spots. So if he's back, maybe they're getting out of hand with that. How about Roshan? He's really dropped off, and no injury to blame. Hey, he just dropped off 12 spots. They're starting to like that rookie Monaghay better. How about Jalen Wright? Ollie Gordon's done come in here and ate his lunch. And he's just always been a disappointment for me. How about Scatbo? It just can't stay healthy. All right, so they keep moving him down. 10 spots or 9 spots here. About White. He's back. I don't know if this is deserved or not. Down 9 spots. And you saw, he's one of my favorites. Take him. Get him. How about Spears? Of course, he's hurt now on IR, so of course they moved him down over the last month. A-Chain, worried about this is one of the biggest top 10 movers. Devon A-Chain was ranked 4th a month ago. Now he's 11th. So if you find out he's healthy in any kind of thing and you believe in his health, wow, that'd be quite a change there. How about Stevenson? Of course, they're moving him down. Of course, Henderson in town. This one's unforced. I mean, bad team, but they had a bad team a month ago. Kamara, he's moved down 4 spots to 23rd. Really no change. How about Brees Hall? Well, yeah, Braylon Allen coming on, moving him down 4 spots to the 20th. Maybe he got further to go. Caleb Johnson, this is weird. Not much noise there in Pittsburgh about anybody else rising up. He just rising or going down a little bit. Maybe some bargain there. How about Montgomery? Keeps sliding. I guess this is the Ben Johnson thing. They're not going to have as good offense. And, of course, Gibbs, you're looking for more, so they keep moving. They've moved him down 3 spots over the month. J.K. Dobbins really had moved him down. I just don't understand that one. I like him. How about Kenneth Walker? Well, they moved him down 2 spots over the month. And Barkley, we'll finish with him here. 2 spots he's been moved. Right from he was the 2nd a month ago. Now he's the 4th. Just changing attitude, I guess. All right, let's look at this. All right, this season, keep an eye out for my Waiver Wire Tuesday show. Right, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I'll be doing waiver wires each Tuesday. All right, now let's look at some recent movers like Austin Eckler, now ranked 38th. Of course, the news there, he's been moving up. Compliment, he's the new number 1 in town. With Robinson gone, he's the only proven rusher really on the team. You know, yeah, you can see they've moved him pretty well nothing all year. He's pretty well stayed the same. We saw that in that monthly. But how about Bill here? Ranked 34th now, right? Krosky Merritt, they moved him up. Wow, they're getting kind of excited. Hey, so if he takes over, where they've talked about Chris Rodriguez getting some goal line, well, if they've taken over Robinson's, he had 28th fantasy finish last year for Washington, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns, limited receiving, but is this Bill going to get that? Hey, they haven't said that he's such a great receiving back. But, hey, the decision to move on indicates their confidence in him, I guess. So, I don't know. Maybe they've really overdone it here. 34th would be about full. I mean, I can't. And I like Eckler here. Boy, that just seems like a good, safe pick. They're at 38. And, you go back to his yearly. Well, we're not too far removed. 2, 4, 6, 8 years in. Well, look at their 21 and 22. Boy, when he commanded, remember it wasn't too long ago. Maybe he can get some of that back, a little bit more than this Merritt. So I don't know. Austin Eckler might be a buy, right? Hey, how about Samuel? They've ranked him 36th now. Finished 42nd. They moved him down 2 spots here recently. He got Terry McLaurin back, but hey, I don't know what that is. And of course, that's part of the news here too. Ranked 18th now, Terry McLaurin. They brought him back, finished 5th last year, right? Well, the big news there is he signed his 3-year contract. We do not take holdouts. Do not take him. I mean, even though it looks tempting, he's on a good team. We like it all. 21st schedule. I just don't take holdouts. They pull a hamstring or something never works out, so I just don't take them. I'd recommend you don't take him either. How about Tony Pollard? 22nd ranked now, right? Finished 21st. You'd say, hey, right on schedule, right? Well, the little news there, of course, is Spears is going to be sidelined, right, for 4 games, IR. And hey, he's got 1,000 yards, 3 straight seasons, 200 receiving yards to kind of get some receiving too. And you can see he has good games here when Spears is out. So Tony Pollard, that's early. Your first 4 games, you're weak everywhere else. That'd be a good running back to have. How about Spears here? Of course, the news is he's out on IR for 4 weeks, and he's been moving down. They moved him down 7 spots. You can see he's down to 52nd now. It's a long time to wait for a backup running back, so they just been moving him down. How about the Jets here? Brees Hall, 20th ranked now. Right, that big guy in the middle wants to take some of his. They're going to share their according to Glenn, right? Aaron Glenn says we're going to have a sharing there, but who's going to get the biggest share, right? So Brees Hall, they've been moving him down a little bit. He'll split workload. Good receiving back if he just falls into where he's the receiving back. And this Allen here, who's now ranked 33rd, they moved him up one, Brees Hall down one. That's all settles in. But you can see that constant moving up here in the rankings for for Allen. Going to make the money going. Glenn said here recently, Allen is going to make his money downhill, right? Downhill runs. That makes an and goal line. So early down running back, and Brees Hall's the possible third down. We don't know here. How about people moving down 5? 2 wide receivers moving down 5. Travis Hunter. He's moved down 5 spots. You can see they got him ranked 34th now. All right. GM says the number 2 pick will be ready and plans to play both ways. Been banged up just a little bit, but he's ready to go for that first week. So, and Garrett Wilson here. Can you believe this? Finished 14th last year. 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Well, he's had 1,000 yards every year, right? Eclipsed 1,000 yards in the first 3 seasons. All right. SI say, hey, here's what they're doing on Garrett Wilson. Why are they bringing him down? Well, SI called him a bust possibility because Justin Fields is not good enough to sustain a productive fantasy receiver to warrant his draft value. Well, DJ Moore posted career highs in 2023 with Fields as the quarterback. I think these people are getting this wrong. This is one of my best steals here, 30th. I just love, thank you for moving him down. I'll take him. You know, that Justin Fields, who might not be the best quarterback, but he's going to throw it to his old Ohio State teammate a lot. And he got the 4th easiest schedule. I just love Garrett Wilson. If you're going to take anything out of this, take Garrett Wilson. How about Tank Bigsby in 36th ranked now? Finished 31st. They moved him down 3 in the rankings. Have you been pinballing all 3 of these around? ETN's ranked 31st now. I guess they moved him out. 32nd. He's just pretty well stayed the same there. And it's Tootin on the other side here, right? Well, they've been moving him up. He's the rookie, come in, has good speed, good metrics. Tootin logged a full practice since that hamstring. I guess he's over that. So they moved him back up a little bit. Jacksonville, just don't know. Stay away from Jacksonville if you don't want to make a mistake. If you want to be risky, get in there and see if you can pick who it would be. Early on, it's going to be Tank Bigsby, I think. Right? Hey, and he may not suffer. Get rid of the easy start for Tank, right? Defenses they're facing. First week, 32. Carolina at home. Gotta love that one. Tank Bigsby is gonna go large. People are gonna rush out to try to get him. And then by 5 weeks later, it's gonna be someone else. But hey, and at Cincinnati, which is an easy one. The Houston one's not so good, but then at San Francisco, which is 27th, the higher the number, the better. So Tank Bigsby could get off to a strong start. The schedule looks like it, and that might push this Tootin back a little bit. But anyway, we'll see how that all works. How about Worthy? They're moving down 2 spots. That's kind of strange. You'd think they'd keep relying on him more. They've moved him down 2 spots. He's ranked 24th. He's the speed there at Kansas City wide receivers this year. Look at that. They got Worthy here of 4.21. This Thornton come through him, back way through New England, I think. 4.27. And Hollywood, that was Hollywood at 4.27. Thornton's a pedestrian 4.28. Anyway, they're loading up speed at the wide receivers this year. Maybe this gets Patrick Mahomes going a little bit, huh? Let's see. Let's hope. All right. So anyway, that's how they're moving. And Rashee Rice now. It's funny. They've moved him up 6 spots with the news. I mean, that he's suspended for 6 games. So we know he's suspended for 6 games now, and they move him up. Juju and this Thornton are going to be big roles until this Rice gets back. But when Rice gets back, hey, he's got this 10 average. Look at that average. And Worthy's was 7.6. So is he worth the wait? 6 weeks. Woo! Depends on what kind of waiver wire and bench you have, I suppose, in your league. How about Daniel Jones ranked 32nd, right? Confirm the starter. Well, they moved him down 3 spots, right? He's going to be the thing. Jones won the starting job. Should keep the offense going. That's what we kind of wanted, Hey, not so much the quarterback way down here, but for the receivers, maybe Josh Downs here. Some of them, hey, that might be an improvement having Jones in there, and the running back. They get that third down, one way or the other. Jonathan Taylor keeps rolling, right? So, and they moved on the week they announced, and then they moved him up one. Just kind of crazy what they're doing on those consensus rankings. With Indy, you just don't know. Not going to be a great team anyway. They're probably thinking, here, Pearsall, 28th ranked now. Finished 82nd. Slow start, hurt last year. They keep moving him up. He's up to 28th now, right? Pearsall continues to stand out. Hey, he's still, against nobody else in town, right? So Jennings, we don't know about holding out. DeMarcus Robinson missed the time. Jordan Watkins hurt. You just don't know who's going to. They've been trying to bring people in, but right now Pearsall's the game in town, and they moved him up. He's creeped up to 28th. Now this is with the number 4 team passing. You can see, and Brock Purdy has an easy schedule. Pearsall has an easy schedule, but I wouldn't call him a sleeper anymore. They got him ranked up to 28th, right? So Brian Robinson Jr. gets moved. He's 46th. He's moved up a little bit in the thing, I guess 7 spots here because he's gone from him. They've been moving him down. Hey, they've got the E. This is some value here, guys. He is the number 2. I mean, we got that little quote there. Shannon said we brought him in to be our number 2 back, right? So, and it's got the easiest schedule. He's, last year he did some good. Look at those. A lot of touchdown dependent. And, 159 yards, that's not a lot of receiving, but he could be a power back certainly in there on a number 4 team offense. So, boy, I like this number 46th ranking on him late, maybe get him. Because, hey, we're not sure about, how sure are you on this Christian McCaffrey being ranked so high, 5th, after last year. You look at that last year. I mean, hey, it is San Francisco's offense, but who knows? How about here? We're moving down. Of course, Joe Mixon moves down 11 spots more, 50th. Recent reports, hey, sounds like he's closest the organization are expecting, it'd be on the pup. But that thing, not only is he going to be out 4 weeks, they didn't know how long he'd come back, maybe even come back, right? How about Nick Chubb? He's the guy there now, meanwhile. So, how much faith do you have in him? Chubb is back, taking first team reps. So, it's just like, hey, what do you think about Woody Marks here or Dameon Pierce? They mentioned early on he should get it, but eventually they're going to switch over to this Woody Marks. And if this Joe Mixon tends to be the whole year, that Woody Marks can be a great pick way down low because he'll be getting in there. How about this next one? We move to Najee Harris up 4 spots. So they moved him back up. He's starting to creep in there, of course. Is hopeful he'll be ready to play this week 1. And it sounds like he might be able to. I don't know how much they'd play him. But eventually he's going to get in there, right? So, hey, that eye. We don't know, he's been playing with a little visor on. He's been out there practicing a little bit. So we'll see. And, hey, 1,000 yards 4 years in a row, right? So, and they share. So 46th rank, you might be getting something good there, right? 48th rank here. They moved him down up 4. So that was probably old. So anyway, I like Najee possibly as a deep sleeper. How about Ollie Gordon, though? Ranked 41st now, right? Things are setting up for him. He's the number 2 there. We're not sure about A-Chain and that injury. Probably won't. This is last injury news. But anyway, Ollie Gordon, hey, he's been moving up. We like him. Very good chance. He's number 2. Big back. So how about Detroit? 3-2. They moved these both down some. Montgomery's fallen to 24th there in Detroit. Hey, they're banging him down a little bit. Of course, he finished 18th last year. So they're moving him down a little bit. 24th now. So a little bargain, hey, if you want to get out there and get him. I mean, he has scored. How about Williams? I love it. They're moving him down to 22nd now. He's one of my favorites. No real news. Just, oh, well, Detroit, Ben Johnson's gone. Dan Campbell's a fool. Don't know what he's doing. So that's why I guess they're moving him down. I'll take it. I love it. He's one of the receivers I want to take. So how about Dallas here? Move Dak up to 7th. I just don't get it, guys. Finished 32nd last year. Of course, you didn't play it all last year, and that's part of it too. He didn't play all last year, and last year his average was 13.2 when he was playing. You need to be 16 points to be in the top 10. And yes, if he reverts back to that here, like the 2022 or 2023, he'd just barely get on that 10th ranking there. They got him ranked up to 7th now. Why would you do that's not worth the risk at all. No, I can't even believe it. And they've got George Pickens ranked up to 21st. Right? Never finished that good. Right? Look at his years. He's never been a 10-point averager. Now all of a sudden we're going to move him up to where he is because he's playing with Dallas. And Dak's got the 32nd schedule. He's got the 30th schedule here. And CD Lamb in front of him. Just no. On that Pickens in Dallas, no. I'm just staying away from Dallas. I just think they got a terrible schedule, terrible situation. And then now, what's this tell us when they trade away with their best player? Not Dak. The defensive Parsons, right? They get rid of him. What's that tell the veterans? Their chance of this year. And, hey, it probably makes Jaden Blue stand out a little bit more because they're going to be moving on to the future here shortly. Maybe Phil Moffa, too. How about Jerome Ford and Judkins here? Judkins, well, they got him ranked 49th now. Still waiting. NFL has to discipline, so he's not even signed yet. Meanwhile, Ford, 53rd. They've moved him down a little bit. They moved them both down. One down 5 spots. Well, yeah, because we don't know when he's coming back. So you'd think Ford would go up. They move him down 3 spots. Then you say, oh, no, it's because of that rookie, Dylan Sampson. Well, they moved him up 2 spots to 39th now. So he's starting to get some noise there, like he's going to be the guy that they're moving, hey, only game in town. Should see carries first week. And, Jerome Ford, he just didn't do it last year for us. Last year he came on a little bit, but hey, look at that. Still average was low. So no Jerome Ford sounding so good there. Anyway, how about in Chicago here? Got the last 2. Burden, they moved him up 1 or down 1 to 55. Woo. And he'd been dropping a little bit steadily throughout the whole thing. Hey, still got Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, 2 tight ends to feed. On an offense we just don't know. Ooh, I don't like this one. Now they've got Swift up to 19th. They've been moving him up. I kind of liked him. Swift is one of the only healthy running back in town. Everyone else is hurt. Got a good offensive line. Swift, just 19th now is getting a little expensive. Because you just don't know how big a role is this Montague going to play. So, one last one here. How about Mooney and Drake London? Mooney, 52nd ranked. They moved him down 3 spots. Well, hey, the news has only got good. He's getting ready to practice. Getting closer. I think he's been practicing. So that's a great one to take, maybe. Hey, he finished 32nd last year. Some deep shots. Hey, obviously Michael Penix Jr. and the shoulder, double whammy on him. But hey, is that getting overdone here? Moved him down 3 more. 52nd, I like that. Maybe deep. Mooney's back on the radar. How about Drake London? He's ranked 10th now. They just moved him back 1 spot. So, hey, not much going on there. All right. That's the movers and shakers. Good luck on your drafts. Or you probably already drafted some of you. But we got to go through the math. I wait till the last little bit to draft ours. So we have to wait till Tuesday and Wednesday. Got a whole bunch of old guys in my league want every little scrap of information. So good luck on your drafts. Let's take a look at this.